it day 10? Is it day 10 today? Or is it day 11 today? I don't know. I had the first really good sleep that I've had for a long time because my husband's home finally. Oh God, it's amazing the peace of mind you get when you're not responsible for everything. I just tricked him then. I need cash for my nail technician, and we don't use cash for anything else. And I said to him, do you have enough cash? And he said, yeah, I've got heaps. And I'm like, good, could I have some? He fell for it too. So good. Does anyone else try and play those games with their partner? So yes, I had a nice sleep in this morning. I got my coffee in bed, which was fabulous. And then I was like, Jess, I better get out of bed. I need to go. It's 9 o'clock, which is a bit of a, lazy day for me. Just fixing my hair up. I just had a quiet night with some Thai takeaway, caught up on the last couple of Yellowstone episodes, started watching the new Batman with Robert Pattinson, and then decided we would go to bed. So it's a very grey day here. This is, I guess, one of the realities of living in the subtropics. You can have beautiful sunny weather and it's stinking hot at this time of year, or you can have grey weather but it's cooler, or you can have torrential rain, or very rarely you'll get a day where it's sunny and not hideously hot. But I much prefer that. It's always interesting, the weather, it's always interesting. I much prefer that to where I grew up, where I had 4 seasons. I did not like that, because where there's 4 seasons, it's usually much colder. I prefer like a Mediterranean climate where there is a hot, dry summer and a cold winter. I think that's the bomb, but I really like Brisbane. It's very temperate, so the weather kind of sits around the same temperature in winter and summer. There's not huge variations, which is nice, which is very nice. So today, look, I've left Mr. Addiction in charge of coming up with an excursion for us. We'll see how that goes. I think after being away with work for so long that he's keen to be at home, but also wants to get out. So we shall see. But yeah, hopefully if there's no rain, then we'll have lots of options of things to do. So I'm thinking, because I'm not getting my nails done again now till the 3rd of January, that I'm going to go with a French ombre. So still something a little bit detailed, but something that's going to grow out relatively well. I don't like it when my nails are grown out. I mean, this is, how many weeks? This is probably 3 weeks, and they're not too bad. But I think it's going to be more like 4 to 5 weeks till I get them done again, and then that's kind of pushing it for a colour. So yeah, I think we'll do the French ombre. We might put a little bit of sparkle or something on, just for a little bit of interest, a little bit of holiday spirit, a little bit less grinchy. So my vision was ombre with a sparkle, and look how beautiful she did it. So I've got an ombre French. I'm not sure if you can see the sparkles, just slightly, but they look so good. So happy they'll grow out nicely, because I think it's like 4 weeks. Yeah, I think it's like 4 weeks to my next appointment. So I needed something that would grow out nicely, and this will do perfectly. So Mr. Addiction has decided that we are going to get bread and seafood and champagne and have lunch at home. So best of both worlds. So there's some questions for you to answer. You ready? Straight from the horse's mouth, people. First question, what do you really think about my handbag collection?
80% is rank.
Can you speak up?
80% is rank.
80% is rank.
Yes.
What is rank for the people who don't speak your language?
It's not classy.
80% is not classy.
It's half Carrie Bradshaw wannabe, and I hate it.
Up some prawns, and we're going to have prawn sandwiches for lunch, and some Coffin Bay oysters, which look delightful, and the Wagyu sirloin, yummy, and champagne. So are you guys getting the prawn gizzards? Is that what you're waiting for? Good catch. So I don't peel my own prawns, do I, honey?
I'm not your honey, I'm obviously your servant.
Oh, you're my honey servant. Yummy! Oh, you left a bit of poo in that one. Best seafood sauce ever. Mayo, ketchup, and Tabasco with some salt and pepper. Yummy. First, add mayo. Next, add ketchup. Now, add Tabasco to taste, and we like a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. We'll start with that. Salt and pepper and mix. And you just adjust to your own personal taste. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to put this up. I got a nasty comment on Instagram. Well, maybe it wasn't nasty. Maybe it was just constructive feedback about my weight, and I'll put it up here because they're obviously happy for it to be public. And you know, I really don't get a lot of nasty comments, and the ones that I get are more about what bags I like or what have you. Like, I've had a couple of ones about my body, but yeah, I posted the comment on my stories, and you guys are so lovely, and you know, saying it's nasty and people shouldn't say shit like that, and some people even said that I was beautiful. Thank you for that. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but nobody said that it wasn't true. And maybe deep down, I know that I need to lose some weight. Great time of year to try and do that, hey? So anyway, now my neighbour's having a party, so I'll be copyright claimed. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm saying this because it's not always roses. It is roses a lot of the time, but it's not always roses. How's this for irony? I'm watching Wednesday on Netflix, and when her scorpion got killed, she cried and it didn't fix anything. And here I am taking life lessons from Wednesday Addams. So what better to make me feel $1,000,000 than to open my Living Lux with Meredith advent calendar. And I'm going to open something that I've got no idea what it is. This one. It's an odd shape. So let's open this one and then let's have a talk about the worst gifts that you've been given for Christmas or birthday or... Oh my goodness. Meredith? Look at this little Longshan baby. What is it? Is this like a catch-all thing? What is it? It's tiny. It doesn't say what it is. It's so small. It's like a lipstick holder, a tampon holder, a key clay. It's so small and cute. Thank you so much. And what else is here? 4 pure silk skinny scrunchies from Slip. Oh, look at the colours. Look at this. Thank you. That's so cute. Oh, I need silk scrunchies actually because the ties that I'm using in my hair are probably not very good for my hair. Look at these. I've never had these before. So I'm like, these are not something that I would buy, but they're a great gift because of that exact reason. I could put them inside of here. My goodness. This is the most ridiculously cute thing ever. Thank you. Thank you. Way, way better than some of these things that you guys have said. I've put them on my laptop, so. Here's one. An iron from an ex-boyfriend dropping a hint to iron his shirts didn't happen. Now, I have to say, I asked people what was the worst gift. God, I look terrible. That's what having a teary does. I asked people what were the worst gifts that they had received, whether it was Christmas, birthday, whatever. And irons and mother-in-laws featured heavily in the responses. A laundry trolley that required assembly. At the time, it was what I really wanted. Listen, both of those are household. They are not gifts, in my opinion. Anything that is functional, that is for more than one person to use, I believe, is household. A pack of paper napkins or serviettes from my mother-in-law. Did they at least have a nice design on them? A sewing machine? Like, that's clearly household. I mean, I would put a hairdresser in the... a hairdresser, not a hairdresser. I'd put a hairdryer in the household category. Like, it's in a hotel room, for God's sakes. Why is that a present? Continuing this... Okay, the same sports team pyjama set year after year. Enough is enough, and they are ugly too. I don't even like the sport or the team. What the fuck? Oh, is it their thing? Like they're trying to blood you into their team. A clearly regifted book of 100 positive sayings. That is a good gift to re-gift though. Like that would be a good one for Secret Santa or something. You should re-gift that. Keep the tradition going with that one. A bedside clock. WTF. Again, household. Here's one. Can we stop gifting the dreaded ugly circle scarves already? Are these the ones that like infinity scarves that they don't have an end? I guess that's probably not a real big gift thing here because of our weather. Granny panties. Someone was gifted granny panties. By who? A vacuum cleaner? No. If that's from a significant other, like to me, file now. A plain bar of soap when I was like 9 years old. That sounds like a Scrooge McDuck present. A crocheted pouch for Tempo paper handkerchiefs and in horrible colours. Oh, look. I mean, the crocheted part makes it hard for you to... I mean, if the person crocheted it, it does make it hard for you to kind of not be like, oh, thanks. But no thanks. $100 gift card to a cupcake shop from my mother-in-law when I had completely cut out sugar. No. A banana bag. Now I followed up with this one, literally a bag for keeping bananas in. And she said the win was that a radio station had a competition to see who had the worst gift. And she rang up with her banana bag story and she won 20 CDs in exchange for her banana bag. So she actually, that was a good idea. A bottle of Red Door. I was 20. It's disgusting. And my evil step-grandmother bought it. She hates me. Oh, no. Oh, my God. The women-in-law in our life, like, they seem to be the cruelest. Oven gloves and a baking tray. He has gotten better. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I think that was a leaf or a really big bug that just landed out there. I think it's a really big bug. My God, what's with the bugs lately? A BCF voucher. Guess who that was from? That was Connor, and I can share that one. I replied to him and said, maybe they wanted you to find a nice man at BCF. Not his type of man. A choice between a treadmill or a cake mixer. The household, again. I mean, and both of them achieve different outcomes, right? Reading glasses cloth. A reading glasses cloth. Like literally just the cloth. You're kidding me, right? Oh my God. Another iron. My birthday's in February and I was given gone off Christmas cookies. This is just wrong. Who are these people? I'm going to share mine later. A dating guide given to me in the work Kris Kringle. How embarrassing. I hope it wasn't in front of a lot of people. A training top with a quote on the front. I eat burpees for breakfast. Right. Like you're going to be wearing that one to the gym. Eye cream from my brother. Oh, no. My brother wouldn't even know what eye cream is. A fish plate for our wedding. It was blue and yellow and an actual fish shape. You know, I actually replied to this one. I said, was it the 90s? And she said, yes, it was like 98 or something. Blue and yellow was like a lethal combination in the 90s. Those sun and moon, you know, watches that used to, the sun would come up and the moon would come up and it was a big thing. What have we got here? My sister gave me cosmetics she got for free when she had her makeup done professionally, and it was not my colour or style. I was not happy at all. Oh, your sister's like, yes, I can save money for Christmas. She's grinchy. For my birthday, my husband got me a hot Red Bull and a magazine. No, he has never lived it down. Oh, no. I got a box of Rose's chocolates from the post office once from my stepkids, and yeah, I knew where I stood. And here I stood then, and I was like, oh, great, thanks, guys. An ashtray. I don't actually smoke. Oh, that one takes the cake. An ashtray. Oh, my goodness. Thanks for those who contributed, and I didn't name people, but you'll know who you are. If you've got any to add, put them in the comments down below. Worst gift you ever were given. I think I've mentioned it once before, but I bought somebody in my immediate family something that they said that they were enjoying doing with their significant other, that they spent all their free time doing it, and that was 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzles. And they specifically loved vintage prints because they liked to put the jigsaw puzzles in a frame when they finished and put them in their home. I'm like, okay, you know, it's not for me, but if that's what you guys are enjoying. But the thing that really annoyed them about these jigsaw puzzles is the fact that they took up all the room on their dining room table, and when they went to have dinner, they had nowhere to eat, and so they wished they had a solution for that, and they were going to get a big board. So I purchased 2 quite expensive jigsaw puzzles and a big puzzle mat so that they didn't have that problem anymore. And I got a pretty lukewarm response, and I thought, oh, okay, righto, like a lot of thought went into that, which I'm sure a lot of people think that that's the case. And 9 months later, that was in February, it came to November, which is my birthday, and I received a really big box from the postman, and I'm like, I'm not expecting anything significant. It's not a special birthday. So I opened it. I didn't tell the person I'd received it because I actually felt a little bit anxious. And it was the puzzles in plastic frames. The puzzles that I'd given them. And they'd been dislodged, like they hadn't been properly framed because the frames were just plastic and not glass, a plastic sheet. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, is this taking, God, that bird's noisy. Is this taking the mickey, or is this like for real? So I'm just like, okay, hey, I got your gift. Oh, have you opened it yet? No. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, well, I knew exactly what I was getting you for your birthday when you sent me puzzles for mine. I thought, I know what I'm going to do for you. Exactly that tone. And, yeah, that was a bit of a wake-up call for me. And I don't buy that person gifts anymore because it doesn't matter. I'm so sorry about that bird. Bloody nature, honestly. Happy Grinchmas, guys. Sorry you won't see the Grinch today. I'm going to edit now and just chill for the rest of the day. But I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.